Time now for the morning rush. Police are ramping up patrols near mosques and Muslim-affiliated schools this morning as the investigation into the killings of 4 Muslim men in Albuquerque continues. Now police are releasing a photo of a vehicle of interest in the case. Officers are looking for a dark gray or silver Volkswagen that appears to be a Jetta.
In the meantime, the local Muslim community taking precautions to protect themselves. Khalid Msadi is running for the New Mexico House of Representatives and says that he is fearful of leaving his home because of the slayings. He says he'll be working from home until someone is in custody and is calling on his community to do the same.
Also this morning, we are following news of another homicide in southeast Albuquerque, and right now police say that they do not believe that it's related to the recent string of violence against Muslim men. Officials with APD say that around 11 o'clock last night, officers responded to a shots-fired call at an apartment complex on the 500 block of Madeira Street. That's where they found one man dead. Erica.
And here's a look at our school day forecast for those of you guys back to school today. 70 degrees this morning. It's a mild, warm start to the day. We're seeing temps in the upper 80s with a thunderstorm possible for the bus going home.
In the meantime, another shooting from early Sunday morning is under investigation this morning. They say just before 6:30 in the morning, officers responded to a shooting at Copper Ridge Apartments on Tramway. The victim died on scene. Police say a fight between the victim and multiple people sparked the shooting.
New out of northern New Mexico right now, state police are investigating a fatal incident in Mora County in which a vehicle drove onto a flooded road. They say that this happened on Highway 434 near milepost 7. Information is still limited at this point, but we will continue following it for you.
The Inflation Reduction Act is heading to the U.S. House this week after it was passed by just one vote in the Senate. Vice President Kamala Harris casting that deciding vote as the Senate approved the budget bill. The bill aims to reduce health care and prescription drug costs while investing nearly $400 billion in efforts to fight climate change. Erica.
And here's a look at our threat index today. We are seeing that at moderate to high. We'll see heavy storms, especially in the mountains, with burn scar and flash flooding threats.
Meanwhile, in Cincinnati, at least 9 people are injured this morning after a mass shooting outside of a bar. This happened early yesterday morning. While police say that one officer fired at least one shot at the suspected shooter as he fled the scene, but it's not clear if the shooter was wounded. Meanwhile, the victims were hospitalized and none are in critical condition.
With school starting this Wednesday, the city of Albuquerque is providing kids with supplies that they need to be successful. Kids were given free haircuts, backpacks, and school supplies, physicals, clothing vouchers, and so much more. The city says they set a goal to serve 3,500 kids, more than double from last year.
The new school year is almost here, but Albuquerque Public Schools is now working to recover hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of Chromebooks. The district says that it's currently missing out about 2% of the Chromebooks given to students during the pandemic in total. That comes out to a little less than 1,000 devices missing and a loss of about $450,000. Erica.
All right, let's get a check on traffic this morning. The maps are looking clear, no accidents or slowdowns. And Tracker is headed west on I-40 near Carlisle. Everything's still moving right along.
Finally, for your morning rush, look at this. Buried treasure from a sunken Spanish shipwreck has been found in the Bahamas. Jewels, medallions, and other artifacts were uncovered from the infamous 17th century Maravillas wreck. The Maravillas sank back in 1656 off the coast of the northern Bahamas, taking about 25 gold coins, along with emeralds, amethysts, canyons, and Spanish olive jars.
Time now for the 5 facts.
We start with number 5 here. With school starting this Wednesday, the city of Albuquerque is providing kids with the supplies they need to be successful. Kids were given free haircuts, backpacks with school supplies, physicals, clothing vouchers, and so much more. While inflation continues to hurt parents' wallets, the event was a way to give them peace of mind. The city says they set a goal to serve 3,500 kids, more than double from last year.
At number 4 this year, the UNM School of Engineering is helping middle and high school students learn more about STEM. Now in June, the department took 26 students on the rail runner that was to conduct an experiment using a motion sensor. The students collected data on the train ride that then could be used in future management decisions. That study aimed to interest more New Mexico students in STEM and give them some practical experience. It was all created through a partnership with UNM and the Federal Railway Administration.
And at number 3, we will see some afternoon storms today. That chance goes up during the early afternoon. We could see storms in the foothills as early as around maybe 2 o'clock. And then we'll keep that chance for some storms to move off the Sandia Manzano Mountains into the valley through the late evening hours.
At number 2, the recent deadly shootings of Muslim men has many from within that community taking precautions to protect themselves. Khalid Msadi is now running for the New Mexico House of Representatives and says that he is fearful of even just leaving his home because of those slayings. He says he will be working from home until someone is in custody and is now calling on the Muslim community as well to stay home and stay safe.
And finally, number one for you, it brings us to this. Police are ramping up patrols near mosques and Muslim-affiliated schools this morning as the investigation into the killings of 4 Muslim men in Albuquerque continues. Now police are releasing a photo of a vehicle of interest in the case. Police are looking for a dark gray or silver Volkswagen that appears to be a Jetta. The first murder took place in November. Then there were 3 more in the past 2 weeks, with the most recent happening Saturday morning. Police believe that all 4 men were ambushed and shot and are being targeted because of their race or religion. Now, you are encouraged to call APD, the FBI, or report to Crime Stoppers with any information on the vehicle of interest or any details you have about the shootings.